Hey guys, this is Dow Phoenix. I wanted to get on here to talk about this whole YouTube and Coppa thing because everybody's been flipping out over this and making a lot of really fear-mongering clickbait videos when they don't really know what's going on and they don't really understand. Because this whole Coppa thing's actually been around for quite a long time. And the reason why YouTube is making the changes that they are is because they've illegally collected data of kids by not properly labeling them as kids and collecting their personal information to target for advertisements and things like that. And that's why this whole thing is going on. That's why we have to go and say whether our channels or our individual videos are made for kids or not. Because if they're made for kids, then that means that they're not supposed to collect that personal information. And that's also why they turn off things like comments and video recommendations and playlists and things like that, is because that all is analytical data that is collected and used in various ways in order to help basically target videos and advertisements to people. That's basically how the whole YouTube algorithm works. And they can't do that algorithm for videos that are made for kids in order to be compliant with Coppa, because Coppa essentially is the Child Online Privacy Protection Act or something like that. I think that's what it stands for. But essentially, this was a law that was passed a long time ago, but it was amended a few years back, that was designed to help protect kids from these kinds of things. Protect them from their data getting collected without parents' permission and things like that. So it's that simple, guys. And the fact of the matter is, probably 99% of YouTube channels out there, it's not going to really affect, because most channels, for one, don't even monetize. Two, those that do, a lot of them make content that's considered for all ages, like it's not targeting one specific demographic, or it's targeting older demographics like adolescents and adults and senior citizens and so on. There's all kinds of different demographics that go into this. There's not a whole lot of channels that are designed specifically for young kids. But those are the channels that have to worry about this a bit, because obviously without that personalized advertising, well, the advertisers won't pay as much money because they like the personalized advertisements because they're a lot more effective. And so they're willing to pay YouTube more money for those advertisements. And therefore, yeah, those channels are probably going to get a bit of a hurt. Channels like Ryan's World, that little Asian kid that plays with toys, and now he has his own toys. That's kind of weird, isn't it? It's almost like they made the toys just so that he can unbox and play with the toys. Which, what kind of sense is that, really? Right, but those are the only kind of channels that actually have to worry about this whole thing. If you're making YouTube content like gaming news videos, for example, this isn't going to apply to you, because most 10-year-old kids aren't doing that. If anything, they're maybe watching some guy like Ninja play Fortnite, which I guess he might have to worry a little bit, but then he can protect himself by saying, well, I curse in my videos sometimes, so it's not targeted for kids. Clearly, if kids watch my stuff, I can't control that. And that's the thing. As long as you have some kind of case that you can plead, you really have nothing to worry about. Now, if you're going around making ABC songs and teaching kids how to color and stuff like that, yeah, your video's made for kids, and you're going to have to face the rules, so that's that, So really, the people that are going to get fined are people that are incorrectly targeting their video as made for kids when it's actually not. Maybe it's demonstrating content that could be very harmful to kids, and therefore the FTC is going to fine you, and you probably deserve it if you're making videos like that, honestly. But that's all I've got time for, guys. Down Phoenix out.